Oh man, what's going on? What's that sound? Heard an
How
echo.
about now?
There we go. What's going on,
Is it better?
guys?
All right, cool.
Much
What's
better.
happening?
Oh
Yeah,
man. Happy Thursday to you, Jeff.
absolutely. How you doing?
I'm good, man. We're back in the pocket. It's Thursday. Another wonderful day. Almost done with the week, right? What in the
Yeah,
world?
absolutely. Tomorrow's Friday.
I know. I'm so thankful. But are we going to get any flying done, though? Are we going to get any flying in this weekend?
What in the world? Absolutely. Tomorrow's Friday. I hope so.
I hope so, too. I'm just saying, man. Oh, man. We are cooking with grease right now. Dude, every day we're getting one step closer to the E-Flight Viper 90 millimeter, 6S compatible, 1950 brushless end runner with 130 amp ESC. And we're talking about a 120 mile an hour airplane, dude. Every day we're getting closer and closer and closer. I'm stoked. But we got a couple of things we're going to talk about, don't we, Jeff?
Man, I'd rather not, but yeah, I guess we got to.
No, we're going to talk about it. What's going on, Craig Bevins, Victor? What is going on, dude? Good job on the on fixing the 104, man. That 104 scares me, Jeff, but I think I'm gonna have to get it one day. Everyone I've seen people crash that thing. Michael Raj, what's going on, dude? Hey, we got to tell Michael what we're eating. What do you got over there, snack wise? We got to get it out of the way.
Man, I'll
Come
be
on,
honest
Jeff.
with you. I still got the little. What
Oh,
are
you
these
got the
things?
little
Caramel
goatee
creams.
cowtails,
Yeah, yeah.
dude. Those
I
are
just
delicious.
got back from dinner, man. So
Oh man. Hey, well, look. You see this right here? You know what this is? What is that? It's not pieces of
Golden
cardboard.
Grams.
Yes,
Golden
sir.
Grams.
That is the retro golden grams, man, that I remember as a young wee lad. Oh man, that's good stuff, dude. That's just a great snack. What's going on, guys? Glad to have you in the mix. Michael Raj says Chex Mix. It's not Chex Mix. And you know what? When we get real desperate for things, we start raiding the kids.
Snacks.
Their little snacks, man. What's that? You see that? That's a retro right there. That's a fruit by the foot, dude.
By the foot.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties.
Hey, Vector said that 104 is hard as a greased pig. Yeah, man. I watched a couple of videos. Oh, we got BD Tennessee checking in. I watched BD Tennessee. He also recorded a video of his friend flying it. Did you see it?
I did.
Dude, you should cue that one up, man. That thing looked pretty rough. What's going on, Gooniac? How you doing, man? Glad to have you in here. Pop it in. Gooniac's flying right now. He said he was taking a minute to stop by while he was out there flying. He's on that Cali time, so on that Cali time, dude.
Unfortunately, Bobby, I'm live streaming from my phone, so I can't bring up anything.
Oh, that's a shame, dude. That's fine. Doesn't mean I can't.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying something a little different today.
All right. What are you trying over there?
Well, I got us a gimbal for we're gonna try to shoot some videos with this gimbal.
I think it'll be cool.
It'll help with the stability, and it's pretty neat, man. It's the DJI. What is it? Osmos 3.
Yeah, man. I'm listening.
So we'll see.
I was trying to find. Boom. This is the one that I have. Boom. You see that? See that little buddy? This thing's called an Ultimax, no limit. And it's got like the little controls on the bottom right there. Everything. So, and you hold it, it's got a nice little grip on there, and you put your phone on it, super smooth, dude. I need to charge that sucker up. But I used it to do one of my videos.
You said it made noise.
Yeah, I did an unboxing. I noticed that there was like a humming noise coming from probably the gyros on the side. So, you know what that is? That's an Osmo, dude. It's an Osmo. Look. It's an Osmo.
Yeah, it looks just like the one I got.
Yep. Yeah, I got it. It made a buzzing noise, so I wasn't impressed with it. But yeah, man, you know, it is what it is.
Well, I'm kind of upset that I might have wasted the money then, huh?
Nah, you never waste money, dude. When it's for airplanes. Look, we got BD Tennessee, David Hogue, Bass. What is that? Bass and Brass TV. What's going on, dude? I like that because you know about that brass, man. I hope he's talking about shooting guns. But good to have you in here, man. We got Craig Bevan in here. He says, I did also know that dude, the pilot. Good kid, great pilot. Yeah, man. You know, it's those 104s are just a tough one, man. I definitely want to try to fly it. I'm definitely up to it. I just think it's pretty stiff, Jeff. That's a lot of money, man, to be trying to try something out, right? Victor said the difficult part is just making sure you keep your speed up on landing. I could see that. Those little wings are what? At least maybe about 5-6 inches long. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, it's a long, narrow bird for sure.
For sure, dude. For sure. So I'm just not ready to pull the trigger on it yet. I'll keep watching Victor do his, and I'll keep watching BD. BD said on the second video it got better when I talked to him. So, and I think he just said it. What's going on, Adam? How you doing? We got some new guys up in here, man. I need to give them a wrench. They're popping in here, Jeff. You know?
Nice.
I was thinking too. I was thinking out loud. I probably shouldn't even say it out loud, but next week I'm doing a giveaway. What will I be giving away? I don't know. But I think it's time. Don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you think it's time?
I just, when can I partake in these giveaways?
Hey, dude,
I
told you you can get in the drawing because it's so random and we use that random number generator. You can jump in there, Jeff. You know, you can jump in there, dude. I support you. I support you, Jeff, for sure. Let's see here. Hey, Bass and Brass TV says I bought planes from both of you dudes. You probably did. You probably did. Boom.
I bet it's Jeff.
It could be. Let's take a look.
Oh no, it's yeah. I bet it's the Jeff. I bet it's Jeff. Yeah.
It could be. Is that my echo?
Oh no, it's yeah. I bet it's the yeah.
Why am I echoing? Is that my echo? Strange.
My stuff's muted.
Why am I echoing? It's not me. Strange. Oh, it is me. That is me. Oh, what a doofus, dude.
My stuff is muted.
Yeah, it's me. Of course, it's always me. But
no, man. That's Gerson.
Yep. You got the CE 1500. Okay, nice, dude. Yep. Yeah. Now I know. Man, I still search for that screw for that thing. I could not find it. But yeah, good job on that video, man. On flying that 104. That's a tough bird to fly, man. And that's just not one that a lot of people can, you have to have some bearings of steel, man, to fly that thing, right? Yep. For sure, dude.
When I watched that thing take off, man, it was doing this. I was like, man, I couldn't do it.
I know. But look, Jeff.
I'm sure that plane was going to go down, but he kept it up in the air.
Dude, he kept it up. And you know what? The thing is that lateral, that left to right, dude, is so sketchy on that thing. I'm trying to pull up BD's thing. Let me see. And then we're going to talk about what your experience was with your airplane, dude, you know?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
Don't spill the beans, BD.
Yeah, BD. BD's got to keep it quiet, dude. He's got to keep it quiet. All right, I got the thing queued up, dude. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to watch it. What do you think about that?
All right. Works.
All right. Cool. Share the screen. I'm going to share some audio.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom. All right, boys and girls. Let's do it to it. Let's check it out. Can you see that good?
Yeah.
There we go.
F-104.
So this is the F-104 video on BD Tennessee's channel. His buddy doing a maiden flight. Look at that, dude. I thought it was a Garner, man.
Thing was walking, wasn't it?
Dude, it was walking like you wouldn't believe. Let's take a look at it.
Maiden on the F-104.
Here we go.
But it's got plenty of power to take off on grass. Check it out. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's moving out pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I need some right there on trend.
It's just all over the place.
That thing is up, down.
Dude, it's all over the place. But that's what you get, though, when you do a maiden flight. That's a proper maiden right there, man. That's like one of those where you don't know what's gonna happen. But he did a good job, man. The second video, he smoothed that sucker out, and he was flying it like a pro. And that's the name of the game. And then we'll come in and we'll watch him set his landing. It's good to see these grass up videos too with this airplane. So many times we see him taking off of a hard surface, so you don't see the grass.
Craig, we're not talking garbage. We're just stating the obvious.
Nice.
You know? I mean, he did an excellent job keeping it in the air and bringing it
dude.
in for a landing.
I know quite a few people that
guys,
wouldn't have been able to do that. I thought that was awesome. That's a good flight in my book. You know? That's what I'm thinking. So for sure, dude, that was awesome. Let's see here. What are you talking about? The gyro has something to do with it also. Must have the throw set correctly. Yeah, that's very possible. Oh, what? They thought they were like making fun of it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, no, dude, we don't do that. You seen how many airplanes I've flown and crashed on maidens? That's nonsense.
He's commenting about, how he flew it.
Yeah, dude, he flew good. I thought it was good. Hey, how many people do you know? I know probably about 80% of the people flying that airplane would have stuffed that sucker in the ground, dude.
Yeah,
and if you haven't,
hard bank to the left.
If you've never flown like not only a short coupled but a short stubby wing airplane, then you have no clue how crazy those things are. So that was awesome. I thought that was a great flight. The second one was great. Very good. And Victor, you're right, dude. He said definitely a stressful beginning for sure. But it's good that you see that stuff because you know what to expect because, now that I know that that's how it handles, I'm going to put the rates down to like 30% because sometimes the rates in the books are not right, You just get it, For sure. And Brass and Bass is right. He says, heck yeah, it came home in one piece. Good in my book. Dude, that's what I'm saying. And that 104, dude, the 104.
We were flying the citation in front of his house.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, that 104 start.
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna drum up the gusto, man, to try to get one of those. That's a great plane, and I love the looks of it too. The question is, which one's more tough to fly? Is it because the MiG-29? My first video of the MiG-29 was just like that, and I didn't have a gyro in it, and I was like, "Oh my God, this thing's crazy," But I would imagine the MiG-21 was like similar to that. Victor says, if you haven't flown it before, it can be very stressful because the pitch is very unusual and the roll is incredibly fast. Yeah, that roll, man. It's interesting to know that was actual fighter jet, right? Or interceptor. I mean, where would you put the missiles at on that thing? But definitely awesome.
Oh, wow. They're asking $625 for that thing.
$625.
That's a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freewing is when they change the prices, dude, they change the prices for sure, right? But so look, Jeff,
Man.
guys, don't forget to check out Raleigh Hobby too if you get a chance. RaleighHobbyShop.com. Good folks over there. I can't say enough good things about him too. He always has everything in stock, man. Jeff, when you went to go get the E-Flight F-16 80 millimeter, he had it right then and there, didn't he?
Yep, had two of them.
You see what I'm
three
saying?
with mine.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Yeah.
because while everybody else is sold out, for some reason, Tim always seems to have like what you're looking for. So I don't know, man. Maybe I shouldn't be putting this out there because that's the plug. That's the supply guy, you know. But good job on that one, Adam. I thought you did an awesome job. Let's see. Made my F-14 tonight. That F-14, BD will be posting it shortly. That's awesome, dude. I tell you what, that F-14, it's an awesome flying airplane with the wings out. With the wings back, it definitely gets your blood pressure up for sure. What's up, Mason Jackson? How you doing, man? Michael Lane, how are you doing, guys? But Jeff, oh man,
Yes, sir.
see, that's a bummer, dude. You don't you're on your phone, so you can't show the pictures of what we're talking about. That's a
It's
bummer.
okay.
Dude.
It's maybe best.
Yeah. So Jeff, you want to talk about it? You want to have like you want to have a little meeting with everybody? you want to tell the good
we'll
people?
have a little intervention.
Yeah, you want to have a little intervention. Let's see what these guys think about. Let's see what Adam and Deuces and Craig and Bass and Brass and Victor and Gooniat. What do they think?
Okay.
But first, before you start,
first of all,
oh, go ahead.
Has everybody seen the video? I'm sure a lot of people have seen the circulating videos of the F-16 80 millimeter from E-Flight. Bobby got one. He flew it. He let me fly it. I pre-ordered one before I even had a chance to fly one like Bobby. And I flew his, and I made sure I went and picked mine up as soon as I could. It sat here on the bed for like a week, just sitting there looking all pretty. And I was like, man, finally a jet that I know I can fly. I know I can take off. I know I can land. And I guess I was wrong. If you watch the video that Bobby shot of me flying his plane, I high alpha'd the nose on landing, and his did fine. Well, I did not an exact replica of that, but I didn't go through like the video that we shot with Bobby's. You could hear it pulsing. Well, like an idiot, I sat here and I taxied it around, and it didn't pulse. Well, I set up for takeoff. I took off, and as soon as it got off the ground, it started pulsing. Well, it's in the air, so I got to fly it. So I made 2 circles around our field and come in for landing. And when I did, I pitched the nose up, set the mains down, and then the nose, it kind of hit hard, but not hard enough for me to think that it would do any damage.
Right.
Well, it destroyed the strut. The way the landing gear is, I wish I could send you pictures, but it's got a bunch of like little cotter pins that hold different pieces together. Well, it completely snapped. I mean, it was on the ground, and the next thing I know, the landing gear was up underneath of it. And yeah, so I've sent Horizon an email, haven't heard anything. Pretty bummed out. First flight, was super excited. I figured I did it by myself, so I wouldn't have to, worry about any jitters. And the landing gear just couldn't take it. I'm hoping that it was a fluke and that I got one that was, cheaply built, or maybe had a flaw in the mold when it was built. But I don't know. So it's kind of, Horizon doesn't have any pictures of the landing gear on their website. It says pictures coming soon. So I don't know exactly what I need, but the price they've got up there for the strut, for the front nose strut, is like $50. And man, that's a hard pill to swallow, seeing I just paid 500 and some change for the plane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. That's pretty stiff.
Just for a nose gear. And the mains are fine. The retracted nose gear works just fine. It folds up, tucks. I sent BD a picture of it. Tucks right underneath the body, no problem. The doors would shut, but it ripped the gear door off on the nose. took the nose cone and broke it in half. And of course the landing gear, the nose gear. The mains did the job that sat down, but I was thinking to myself, if I'd have pancaked it and come down, I'd have done more damage to the rears versus just the front. But there's not a scratch on the bottom side of that plane. I don't know if it's something caught in the field or something happened with the nose gear, but it just.
Can you see that picture,
hit
Jeff?
the ground and it ripped out from underneath of it.
You see that picture?
I can see it.
Yeah, so that's what Jeff was talking about. He
Yep.
sent that picture here, and you can see kind of how it fit right here, and it snapped, just right here. And, it's one of those things where if you look closely, you can kind of see like it just kind of snapped. It's like a very clean break, So it makes you just wonder if it's like cheap aluminum, that just popped or something. But that's a very odd break to see, So it lets me know that something popped, right there. So I don't know, but I would expect this part right here to fail, but it didn't. It didn't. So that's definitely different, That's definitely something to take a look at.
The rest of the gear is fine. It's just that one piece right there where it connects to the strut is broken.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely something
Super
different.
Bummed.
Yeah, man.
Super bummed. I figured sending Horizon an email. They're normally pretty good at touching base. At least responding. Hey, we got to review your case, whatever. But I sent them pictures and I heard nothing all day, and that's kind of like. I won't say slap in the face, but come on,
I
man.
told you to pick up the phone. That's your own fault. Yeah. Every time I call them.
I'm going to call them tomorrow. I can promise you that.
Yeah, just call them, dude, because I think it's easy for people to ignore emails versus somebody calling on the phone, But I would agree with Hamilton. He said that's a fluke for sure. I think you just must have got just a random one, right? And
I'll admit, I'll be the first to admit when I'll pancake something, and I landed it not exactly, but very close to the way I landed yours, and yours held up just fine.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And you seen the video where what I plopped the landing gear down and then the nose slammed down. Same thing mine did. Yeah,
dude. It's very interesting. And we got up with BD, and BD got me straight. He was like, yeah, he helped me go through the pulsing on that NX radio and get that taken care of. So
yeah,
we're good. Mine's good to go. And I think yours is good to go now. So, but it's very interesting.
Yeah. David Hogue said if the ESC thinks it's hitting LVC, and yes, it is, because from the factory, it's set at 3.6 volts, which is wrong because I put my battery checker up to it, full throttled it, and it drops down to 3.4 volts. So therefore, most planes that I've had have either been 3.2 or 3.4 or 3.3 on their LVC. So that's why this plane is pulsing like that. I don't understand why they're set like that from the factory.
That's a good question. Yeah. Unless they,
Pull your boom down, buddy.
That's a good question. I was over there crunching on these things. I didn't want y'all to hear it. Yeah, that's a good question, man. Why did it come from the factory like that, right? And, you made a good point, though, Jeff. That thing's got so much power. It's like
I'm
you
sure
can
for
fly
a thing, it's
through
okay.
it. Yeah. Yeah, but in these EDFs, dude, you definitely have
when
to
that
have
thing started pulsing, dude, and it took off, and I was like, well, it's up. You know our field. Once you're up, half the runway was up. You can't set it down on that second half because one, your airspeed's too high. Two, it's going to hit that tall grass at the very end where it destroyed my wings on my F-18. So that's why I had to make my loop. There was no wind. It was perfect. There was a storm coming, but there was no wind, and it was perfect flying conditions.
Oh, dude, that was a great day. It was like you could ask for a better afternoon. Matter of fact, you tried to get me out there, and I'm like, man, I'm on daddy duty. I can't.
Yeah.
That would have been cool, though. But yeah, Michael, he says it's a flaw. It must be disabled to solve that problem. Yeah, mine's disabled. Mine's turned off, and I got the timing too. So I did my third video today of the Actually, I didn't do it today, but I released the third one, the pressure check of it, kind of like a sign off on it. And then Jeff's like, "Yeah, man, my landing gear cracked." And I was like, "Shoot, maybe I need to take a look at mine." So I'll do one more video on that F-16 now that it is complete from, with the avian issue and the pulsing. So I feel like we'll be able to fly it pretty good. But I mean, I thought that was pretty good, Hey, Bass and Brass,
Well, like
good
we
to have
said.
you, man. Thanks for stopping in too. You got a 4 a.m. tomorrow. Thanks for popping in, buddy. We'll link up with you later. And Craig says,
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was reading what Gary said.
David
he says,
said
I
that
think
he thinks
Gary
Gary had
issue
the
at
same
our
issue.
field.
Yeah. And what if, okay, say us, the guys that aren't flying with the NX radios, who have the smart capability to program the ESC straight from the radio, how are they getting by with it? Is it something that it's just the NX guys are experiencing, or is it everybody's experiencing? You know what I mean? So if they
what's
all
weird,
have
Jeff?
to be reset.
What's weird is like I flew it 3-4 times and never had an issue. And then you flew it that last time and then it popped on. I'm just like, why then? And I was flying it with 100 CE
Weaker batteries, older
LiPo.
batteries.
Those were new. Those were the new batteries,
Yeah.
So I guess we'll never know. That's where you can look at the telemetry and maybe it'll start leading you in a direction. I don't know. But needless
to say, it's very frustrating. I'm hoping that that it gets solved soon, because that plane, I'm in love with that plane, even though it did me wrong the first flight. But I really enjoy flying that plane.
Yeah, dude. I think you might have gotten just the luck of the draw on that one, dude. But hey, BD said it's everybody. It has nothing to do with the NX. It's programmed in the ESC. So there we go. Jeff, it's in the ESC and an intermittent problem. Okay, cool. So yeah, because Jeff was like, dude, he was like, I know when it's my fault. He was like, I had no control over that. And I'm like, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. And it just happens. It's just one of those things you don't have any control over, and it sucks when it happens. So you kind of feel like pretty helpless with that thing. But
there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. But the good news is, Jeff, is that you just broke that little tiny part that we had in the nose cone. The nose cone you could glue back together. Matter of fact, I would keep the nose cone. I'd glue it back together and keep it as a backup, right? That's the craziest thing.
They want $19.99 for the nose cone, and then another $3 or $4 for the pitot tube.
Isn't that kind of high? Don't you think that's kind of high?
Why can't you put all that together?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a nose cone, absolutely, it's high.
I think they're trying to pay the bills, dude. And also, have you noticed, while we're talking about that, but have you noticed like they have beefed up their retracts quite a bit, They beat them from what they were. So I noticed they're trying, but I don't know what you had going on. Michael Raj says, to find the menu, just power up the radio and plane and scroll wheel to the right about 4 screens, enter avian ESC menu. Yeah, he's right. That's exactly what we did. And Twin City Moose said, what difference did you see when you changed the timing? Is there any performance difference? I haven't flown mine yet because the weather's just been so crazy around here. And, I just haven't had a chance to, but I'm gonna try it. Everybody's saying it pulls about 10 amps less or something like that. So, which is nice. And I think that it'll be less of a strain on our lipos too. So Michael Rosh says timing is a little high from the factory also. So yeah, I told you, man. But that airplane produces really good power, don't you think, Jeff? Even when yours was pulsing.
It took off pulsing. Yeah, it popped right up, and I was like, wow. But
it's impressive.
Once it's off the ground, it's off the ground.
It's impressive, which just makes me wonder.
I
wonder if
really good.
Oh yeah, it sounds very good, and it looks extremely realistic when it's flying too. I'm excited. Like I said, dude, it's Thursday. We're getting one day closer to that Viper 90mm success. I'm excited about it, dude. I just want to know, it's got a 1950 kV brushless in runner. What would happen if you put a 2200 brushless in runner in there, right? Be a monster. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know.
It says
What do you
next
think, Jeff?
shipment in July 2021 on the 90
July
on
2021.
the Viper, Bobby.
So what? That's just right around the corner.
They also said that on the other stuff too.
They did, didn't they?
On the F-16. Yeah, it was supposed to be here May, then June, then it was July.
Yeah. Yep. They did say though that they're not going to be putting out anything unless it's like legit, right? They definitely said that. So
as much grief as I give you, Bobby, I might have to
I know, man.
I might have to order that Viper.
Dude, Jeff has been saying, oh, it's going to fly like everything else. But I'm like, I think it's going to fly much different and a lot better than what you may think. So I'm hoping. So that's when it's due to hit. You said the 21st, Jeff?
It just says next shipment, July 2021. So
okay. So the
sometime
21st
in July.
Yep. Towards the end of July.
July of 21. Yeah.
So I'm up for that, you know. I'm excited about it. The problem with me though is I'm getting EDF heavy, dude. I'm running out of room. So I got to get rid of some stuff. So I will be cooking
me
on
either the L39 or one of them other ones, you wouldn't have to be so heavy.
Man, you want the good stuff that I like to fly. I like the L39 and all that other stuff. So I'm telling you, man.
The Avanti.
Dude, the Avanti. I told you I've had 3 of those Avantis. I won't sell another one because every time I sell it, I regret it. I do. I regret it.
Yeah, I might take that Stinger 90 from you.
You can't have that Stinger 90. You know how I feel about that thing. Hey, I might sell the MiG. I don't even want to sell the Venom, dude. That thing flies so good, and you've heard how good that thing sounds. So I don't know.
The football.
Yeah, the de Havilland football. Yeah, that one, dude. That thing flies. It flies so good. It flies so good. BD said too many amps. Amazing. However, maybe someone will do bigger ESC and will handle it. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Michael Ross says, I heard it's July 27th. It's already in California warehouse waiting to be shipped to all the other warehouses. Okay. That's good. I know for a fact that I heard from Horizon Hobby. They said that they were going to get the product, and when it's available everywhere, then they're going to punch it out. That's what I was told. So Adam said everyone has to experience a Habu 33X. I have not experienced one. I want one. Dude, those are like 168 mile an hour little EDFs, man. Those things scream. The problem is, though, is like you've got to have the right setup for that sucker to take off. I don't know if it's grass friendly. I've seen a lot of those get their gear ripped out.
Oh, the Habus?
Yeah. Yeah, Venom, well, dude, that's what I'm saying. That Venom is a keeper, dude. I don't think I'll ever part with that. I don't know if I can part with it. Hey, we got Lyndon Stewart in here. What's going on, dude? Lyndon said, Graydon's Rcplanereviewer playing talk. Nice shakedown of that F-16. That thing is a beast. Yeah, man. And I hope you guys can get a good feeling of like when we do a review on something, like you can see how I fly it, and then you can see how Jeff flies it, and then you can kind of see we do at least 3 videos on each airplane from this point moving forward, because like I said, we'll do a maiden flight on one, and that's really not fair. Don't you think, Jeff? I mean, you don't learn a lot from a maiden flight of an airplane. You really don't. Right. You really got to push it. And so normally I give it to Jeff to push it. And like while he's pushing, I'm back there like biting my nails like, oh, geez, dude. I'm like, please, man, just land this thing. Please get it down. But I have trust in you, dude. I've seen you fly enough airplanes that I'm not even concerned. Let's see, Bobby, I got my own YouTube channel, bro. Yeah, that's right. You do. That's true. BD does have his own. Yeah, he's got Let's
Hey,
see
Lyndon.
here. What's going on, dude?
We're talking about the demise of my F-16 landing gear on the first flight.
Adam said the 32X. He's got Tamjet strut on his, so it handles grass. Okay. Smart. Man, I might have to check out that. I might have to see that video. I thought I looked at it on BD's channel a long time ago. But I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. But Jeff, what are you in the market for these days?
Yes, sir. A nose strut for an E-Flight F-16.
Hey, look, dude. When you tore that F-16 up, I know that hurt your soul, man. I could tell when you called me. You're like, I don't understand. You're like, I don't get it.
Man, it was just. I don't know. I guess repetition. You know how to land. You know how our field slopes uphill, so you know you got the flare. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Well, I don't want to pour salt on the wound anymore, man. I know it's hurtful to talk about it, especially when it's a new airplane and you get one good flight out of it, and then pow, you know. But we'll switch gears a little bit. What do you think about that Night Radiant 2.0, Jeff?
I want a night flying plane.
I don't think I've ever flown at night, ever.
Well, we have flown till dark.
Yeah,
but I think it'd be fun just to, get a group of us out there and maybe camp out one weekend or something, to do something just to kind of get away, have like a guys weekend.
that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I don't know what that would be like. But yeah, that's that. You see the lights on the back of it behind the picture here? And the thing is like the price is actually really good, $239. That's fair.
Yeah, I was thinking about the Radiant XL that I had from Doug, and like how no frills it was, and it was the big one. So it was the 102 inch or 112 inch?
It was
It was a
massive.
10-foot wingspan.
Yeah,
and it was just kind of cumbersome because the wing come apart in 4 different places or 3 different places.
yeah,
And it hung on the wall. It didn't do much. But with this plane, I'm looking to either get the Radiant 2.0 Night. I really don't like the Night Timber X, because when I think of a timber, I like the turbo timber, the short takeoffs and landings, the docile planes.
right.
But the Night Timber X is like the timber on crack.
Yeah,
so
it
to
is.
say. Or like, if I want to fly 3D, get the Mamba, what is it, the Mamba 60 or the Mamba 40, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think, or the 10. One of them they have that's got lights all in it. Steve Connerly's got one.
Yeah,
I would
here it
go
is.
that route.
You see it right here, Jeff? So it's a nice looking airplane, and I think the price is right. I mean, that picture doesn't really do much for it.
Well, they've
But
updated it.
Yeah. I mean,
They've updated the paint scheme. They've updated the electronics, and I think that's kind of their idea. They were good selling planes. So what they're going to do is they're going to update them with their newest electronics.
That's right.
And where everybody, it seems they're going strictly to the smart stuff. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, got I don't want to say the market cornered in that, but they do.
And here's what some of the key features are. It says updated and upgraded the smart and telemetry features, along with modern and higher viz scheme. Like you said, it's got 100 plus LEDs inside with a built-in light controller, so you can modify that. It's got the AR631 receiver in there, and it's got safe, and it's got the X3X. So, it's a pretty good deal, man, I think. And it's got the IC3 connector. It's running off of 11, a 3-cell. That's not a bad setup, dude. It's really not. And it doesn't look bad, It doesn't look like
for $200.
Yeah.
I think I could dig it.
I mean, what do you think? Dude, that actually looks really cool. Check those lights out. Okay, now I'm starting to like it. What do you think, Jeff?
I'm down.
Dude, look at it. That's pretty cool. It shows you telemetry and everything like that, RPM.
And the new radios have the backlit screen, so
Yeah.
you can see everything you're pulling in the dark.
It's interesting. It's got a clear canopy on it.
Canopy? Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
I like that it's magnetic versus the slide lock.
Yeah, I do too. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty decent. I think that's pretty decent, dude. Hey, man, if that's what I think it's a good one. I think people might like that. Lyndon Stewart says, Rcplaner, he says, have you ever flown the PCR RC jet from Banana Hobby? I have not. I have not flown that one. Matter of fact, I don't even know what that one is. Let's see. PC. Let's take a look.
It's a turbine propeller.
Probably have flown
PC9
some.
4-scale. It looks, man, what is that? It's only got a 33-inch wingspan, though.
Oh, is that
It's
the
a turbo
Pilatus?
prop.
Oh, yeah. The Pilatus?
That's
Yeah,
it.
I have.
Yeah.
I have flown one of those. Matter of fact, I had a nitro version of one, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, I have. They fly good. They fly really good, and it lands good too. A long time ago, that turbo prop, yeah, it's a good plane. I had a 90 size one, and I'm trying to remember what it was called, but it was very similar to that one, but the scheme was different. It was made by VMAR Models. It was huge, dude. It had like a 81-inch wingspan, and I hadn't been flying nitro planes of that size before. So when I got that, dude, I was like, whoa, man, that thing had a big old OS 108 two-stroke on there. That's a stump puller of a nitro engine. But yeah, man, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Seagull's model has one. Or had one, and so does Phoenix model.
Yep. Oh, Jeff, important, dude. I know last week we talked about
58.6.
I know last week we talked about you had a little boo-boo, that you had a little accident and stuff like that. What's the update on your boo-boo, Jeff? We need to see your boo-boo.
Oh, no, they're good. The thumb's still looking pretty gnarly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thumb's
still looking pretty gnarly, but the fingers are healing up just fine.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, that one's already healed up.
Oh, yeah,
But
that
that
one.
thumb's still pretty gnarly.
That finger would heal up first out of all of them that you got. That's cool, dude. That is funny. But no, man, glad you got that
used the most.
Oh, I'm sure it does, especially while you're working. But no, man, I'm just
Jet
I've been
man,
on
what's
cruise
happening?
control. I just been on cruise control a little bit. Guess what airplane I've been thinking about pulling the trigger on?
T-45.
Well, yeah. But before I get that one, dude, I've been thinking about the what is that? The A4?
Oh, the A4.
Yeah, dude. I've been looking at the A4. What's up, Jetman? But dude, the only thing about that one is like I think it's a delta wing with ailerons. You know what I mean? I looked at the Freewing page and it said it's like a delta wing, and I'm like, that's interesting. So I know how it's gonna fly, but I definitely want that T-45. And if I do get the T-45, I'll probably get the 6S, and try that one out. And if I don't like it, I'll just upgrade it to 8S, man, and call it a day, and be done with it. Right?
It's got elevators and ailerons.
Dude, it's a
And
beautiful
looks like
airplane.
It's got flaps.
Yeah, but read in the notes.
No,
It says
does not
it's
have flaps.
read in the notes, and it says it has like if it's a delta wing. I'm like, that's interesting. Adam said T-45 all the way. Hamilton says I love the T-45 at super scale for sure. Everybody, he says it's just heavy. Yeah, well, they got so much stuff in that thing. I'm really thinking about getting that T45, man. Should I go 8S or 6S? That is the question. That's the question. What do you go? You know, what direction? 6S or 8S? I know once you go 8S, dude, it's very hard to go 6. Craig says he's not built his yet.
I really want to get the A6. I like the A6 Intruder, man. I think that's a good looking plane.
Hey, BD says 6S, bro. He said, get it. Get it. Lyndon Stewart says that's on Pilot Ryan's shakedown on the Aero RC. Dude, I'm thinking about it, man. So, Lyndon, you're talking about the Aeros RC ZDC 54 millimeter glider. I saw that. You know, it just didn't really pique my attention. What do you think, Jeff? Did you see the little Aeros airplane?
Hey, you got two people putting out gliders at the same time. It's got wheels on it.
Yeah, you know. Let me look at that thing.
I think for an extra $50, I'll have one with lights on it. And they're the same size, you know?
Yeah. I'm with you on that one.
The plane is a plug-and-play version, includes servo, but not a transmitter, receiver, or battery. So for bind and fly, I'll take the E-Flight.
Yeah, I would too. Dude. And like I said, it's I'm looking at the video. It's pretty cool. You know, it looks like it's pretty neat. But I don't know.
We're talking about gliders. You know, I think by far to the day, one of my favorite powered gliders would have to be that Fox, man. That Fox is beautiful.
Oh, dude, that Fox is amazing. That Fox makes a sound I've never heard a glider make ever, dude. It's just
it's like a growling noise.
Dude, it's like that death whistle that those Amazon people have. Dude, it's crazy. It sounds so wicked, man. It's so cool. It definitely is. But I'm thinking I'm on the fence, man, about that A4, but I'm all for that T45 for sure. Let's see. Adam said it's an awesome bird. The end runner has plenty for a 6S. That's what I was thinking. I think maybe the older one flew heavy. Let's see. Go 6.
Thanks, BD.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. Thank you, dude. What did BD say?
He said A6 Intruder is one of the coolest old school jets. However, it's kind of disappointing model. Man, come on, man.
Dude, he's right, plane. Man. Take it. But look, Craig said this. The A6 flies very good. And look, they got the high performance version. So just get the high performance and be done with it. Just get the high performance and be done, dude. Is that one that you're thinking? But see, this is BD's right. I saw if you read the comments on it, everybody's like, yeah, it was kind of disappointing, you know? I don't like the way it looks. I just don't. That's just me. I know it's a good flying airplane, but that's one of those airplanes. If they're going to make one,
Top Gun status, man.
I know, but I'm just like, if they're going to make one, Jeff, they got to make it like big, like 76 inches, 80 inches, like blow that sucker up, dude. You can't have a little 80 millimeter, you know, one of those. Like, blow that sucker up, man, and make it huge. I'm surprised HSD hasn't grabbed that one. That's a wonderful looking airplane, like scale appearance wise. Let's see. T45 should fly like the Red Arrow, I think. Yeah. The A4 is perfect for your field. It has good gear all day long. Yeah, man. The gear are long as hell, too. They look pretty funny. Hey, Jetman agrees. He says, me too. I don't like the way it looks. Yeah, it just looks weird. It looks really, I don't know. Jeff would like some stuff like that. Jeff would like that stuff.
Because I'm weird. I got you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look. If the shoe fits, they say wear it.
Hey, man. Then it fits, baby. It fits.
Hey, as long as it fits, it's not a glass slipper. You're good. BD said, A6 flies good. However, it's small for an 80 millimeter. Not as much scale, and you got to run a 4,000 milliamp. Ooh. Oh, Jeff, by the way.
Most of our planes.
Yeah, it's true. I was going to say, by the way, you might need to buy some more 4000s, dude. Yours are looking kind of a little puffy, dude. They were looking like your
No,
finger.
man.
Hey, your 4000.
No.
Hey, your 4000 HRBs were looking like your finger, man, the other day once that prop hit it. I'm just saying.
My 4000s are in great shape. I've balanced them bad boys every time. Ain't none of
They
them
were
dropped
looking a little
yet.
puffy, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Jeff's the only man that I know that I could leave, 15 lipos with, and he ended up charging about half of them. I mean, that was pretty solid, dude. I appreciate that.
Yep.
I'll never forget you for that. Craig says, it ain't fast.
How about that?
Flies like a FW-86. Oh, yep. Okay. How about what?
Bobby swears by that Saber.
Oh, Saber flies good, man.
Bobby swears that Saber's yeah, well, that's what he's saying.
Hey, it flew so good, I got rid of it. I got bored. It bored me, dude. It flew so good. It was so predictable.
Hey,
I was like, cooked it.
I've been, I like the scale birds personally. And I've been pretty happy with the FMS stuff.
Yeah.
And, I like the big wingspan, the Cessnas, the Cubs. What about that 2000 millimeter Beaver from FMS? You see anything
Dude, that's
on that?
the Beaver, the big old Beaver?
Yeah.
That's a monster of an airplane. So you're talking about this one. That's a beast. Let's see here. You're talking about this bird right here.
Yeah.
So wow, that's huge, man. Let's look. It's got a hollow wing design, reduces weight, metal landing gear, LEDs, navigation strobes, realistic flaps for excellent slow speed performance, oversized tires. I mean, it looks good. It's just another top wing airplane to me, like a Cub. I mean,
Yeah.
it runs
Yeah,
on
but you
6S.
said yourself, man, that Cessna 150, that's a great flying bird, man.
Oh, that Cessna 150. I'll be honest with you, man. That Cessna 150's performs circles around that. What was that thing? That Draco. Draco wins look wise, but performance wise, it doesn't hold a candle to that Cessna 150. I mean, the power that thing has is crazy, and the flight envelope is much better. It's as good as the Draco, but it's it is what it is. So, yeah, that's just my honest opinion of it. And I watched you fly it, and like I said, I had the Draco and I flew it. I put a bunch of flights on it, and I sold it, man. And I think it's just, to me, it's just another top wing airplane, So
what is it? No regrets. No regrets.
that tattoo, somebody put no regrets on there.
No.
Let's see, Adam said T-45 still flies heavy with the end runner and not the best top end speed, but it has so many great features. It looks good. Jetman said a year ago I couldn't decide if I got the F-86, so I got the F-86 instead of the A4. BD said Beaver is cool bird, but people like beavers. Oh, I know dudes like beavers. Let's see here. Big old beaver, as Gary S says. It's huge, dude. That's a massive one, man. BD said, I'm going to tell you one of the funniest high wing planes I've owned was the FMS Ranger. Man, that little FMS Ranger, get that out of here, dude.
It's small, though, man.
It's tiny, dude. It's tiny. I flew one because John at our airfield had one. I flew it. It is fun, and it's pretty stable. Let's see. I'm a low wing kind of guy.
Hobby for a long time.
Yeah.
It was yellow, remember?
I do remember. Yep. Linda Stewart says, RCP Rivera, I have the Cessna 150. I'll be doing my comparison with it as soon as I get my Draco. Yeah, man. I think that a lot of people The Draco is good for a lot of people, but I think that once you realize before you get it that you're going to have to fly it with rudder, and rudder is already pre-mixed in. If you've never flown an airplane where you had to do rudder inputs, it's going to be weird for you. And you're going to be like, why isn't it turning to the left? Laterally it's turning, but it's not going to kick the tail around until you hit that rudder. So a lot of people, that's a lost art, man. A lot of people don't know how to fly with rudder. They just, they do like I do. I'm old school and I did it, and I just mixed it into my radio, so I was good to go. But I do know how to fly with it without, it being mixed in. Let's see.
Oh, B's talking about the green one, the bigger one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he might be
50% larger than the 1200, than the yellow one. Yeah, but it's still it's a 4S battery. I mean, it's a 4S plane.
Huh.
The Draco and the E-Flight stuff flies on 6L.
Yeah, man. Like I said, that airplane, the little one flew good, so I would imagine it would fly great. I'm wondering if they're going to have another one. I want to buy one of those. Next time I get the opportunity to buy a Cessna 150, I'm just going to do it. I should have done it when I had the opportunity. But
I was on Facebook.
Is there? Yeah, but nobody's going to ship that thing.
I think they're local.
That box is massive. If it's local, I might be in the market. I might be in the market. BD says it's got plenty of power. It's lighter weight, so it actually got good speed, and you can run up to a 7,000 pack in it. Well, there you go. There's one in Spruce. I don't even know where Spruce NC is. Where is it, Spruce? Sounds far away. Spruce NC. And that's a problem, dude. With Facebook Marketplace, it's like you just get on there and you just lurk it, and you'll find all these good deals and airplanes, but you also find a lot of junk on there too. Jeff's found out.
It's sold. There's a guy had it in Lumberton, $350.
Oh, dude, he was right down the street.
Yeah, they're only $399 new.
Yeah.
He's got a Havoc.
A what?
Same one you had, the green one. The Havoc.
Oh, yeah. That's the dude. I think he actually bought my Havoc. That's him.
Oh, Leland?
Yeah, that's him. Yep. Very cool. Nice guy too, dude. Very nice guy. I wish I knew that. I would have
wanted all your stuff.
I would have bought that thing. I can't remember his name. But I tell you what,
a guy
man.
that I've seen on one of the groups one day. He did a complete makeover and made that Cessna 150 look like an old military plane, like a scout plane. It looked pretty good.
Bird dog.
Yeah. That guy Brian's got a bird dog.
Yep. That's not bad. What's going on with your camera, dude?
So I've noticed with the gimbal, if I don't touch it after so long, it'll flip on me, like it falls over.
But yes, so Jeff,
right now I've just got it set. Look, there's one. Who's fine.
So Jeff, what's your favorite jet? Well, I guess it's not the right time to ask you what your favorite EDF jet is right now.
I really like the F-16. I mean, just from flying yours and flying mine,
dude,
I like it. I was a fan of the A-10, the 64 millimeter, but it won't big enough for me, man. That plane, it got small quick, and I got great vision.
Dude, that 80 millimeter that I got is a good flyer. I need to fly it more. So, Jeff, we've been rolling for an hour, dude.
Yeah.
Just about that time. Yeah, man. So, look, guys, I'm trying to do my best to keep this under an hour. But we start talking about these airplanes, man. We get caught up in the conversation, and before we know it, boom, we've been chatting for over an hour. So, Jeff, you got anything else, man?
Avery County, BD, heck, you'd have a better chance of getting it before we would. It's out in the mountains, that Cessna is. No, man, I don't have anything. It's been fun.
It has, dude. It has. Let's do a quick roll call, man, before we punch out of here. And thank everybody for coming in. Michael Lane, as always, BD Tennessee, the NX Guru. We've got Adam in the house. We've got Lyndon Stewart, Gary S., Twin City. We got Jetman, of course. Craig Bevins, as always. Hamilton's Hanger. We got Che in here. And Michael Raj. You know, just all the greats, dude. Super happy to have you guys in here. If I missed anybody, Bass and Brass, I know he's already gone, but dude, it was good to have him in here. Deuce is Wild, you know, Vector, RC, EDF Jets. Guys, thanks for jumping into the channel. Like I said, we're just going to try to keep this for an hour, and we did that. And so we'll see you next Thursday. Like I said, next Thursday, I'm doing a giveaway. So pay attention. Jeff, you can jump in on it. You can get in the raffle. I might do one or two. Who knows? So anyway, you guys have a good night. I hope you do a bunch of flying. Y'all be safe out there. Jeff, you got anything?
See you next time, guys.
All right, guys. Y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good one.